down to write, but there's no wait tonight. The fire I relied on seems to have lost its light. Edges that used to cut, they've softened into shape. The walls that felt like prison, now they feel like shape.
Things that tore me open, left me raw and thin, settled in like old boots, fitting skin to skin. That ache I waited for, the one I thought would stay, just faded to background, drifted far away.
It wasn't what I wanted, it wasn't what I chose. Forced back to the valley where the only road goes to a house with empty corners, silence on the stair. No one knocking, no one calling, nobody there.
First months I counted hours, stared at the door. Now I don't notice, I don't count no more. What felt like a sentence, heavy and cold, just turned into living, and I call it home. With time, you learn the shape of every shadow, learn to walk the floor without a sound to follow. What used to be the burden, now it's just the view. There is nothing we don't get used to. Yeah, the dark don't feel heavy, the silence don't bite. You get used to the quiet, you get used to the light. Hardest part of all, when the cycle comes around, is unlearning the ground that you finally found.
I see her when I can, 40 miles between. Not the way it should be, not the way we dream. But distance settled easy, space became a friend. No arguments, no noise, no pressure to mend.
Family don't call around, friends don't pass the gate. At first it stung deep, now I think it's fine that way. I keep my circle small, I keep my space locked tight. Guard the hours like treasure through the day and through the night. Don't step out much, don't need the town's loud roar. Everything I need is right inside this door. Paint on the page, rhythm in my head, that's the company I choose instead. No sudden voices, no unplanned surprise, just me and the truth in the open skies. I built a rhythm where the hurt used to be, and I'm scared to break it even for me. With time, you learn the shape of every shadow, learn to walk the floor without a sound to follow. What used to be the burden, now it's just the view. There is nothing we don't get used to. Yeah, the dark don't feel heavy, the silence don't bite. You get used to the quiet, you get used to the light. Hardest part of all, when the cycle comes round, is unlearning the ground that you finally found.
And here's the twist that sits heavy in my chest. The thing I feared most, I've put it to rest. And now the thought of change is stepping back again, of sharing air and space in someone else's hand. That's the mountain now, that's the steep slope. Getting used to the life I gave up hope to get used to again. Noise and movement plans, waiting for a knock or a spoken demand. I've
Grown into the gap, filled up every space. Now the quiet's my armor and my hiding place. They say it gets easier, yeah, they're right in the end. But what if the easy is what you commend? I got used to the cracks, I got used to the cold. Now I'm scared of the warmth, is that how it goes? With time, you learn the shape of every shadow, learn to walk the floor without a sound to follow. What used to be the burden, now it's just the view. There is nothing we don't get used to. Yeah, the dark don't feel heavy, the silence don't bite. You get used to the quiet, you get used to the light. Hardest part of all, when the cycle comes round, is unlearning the ground that you finally found. There is nothing we don't get used to. Not the quiet, not the dark, not the empty chair. The hardest part is when you have to leave it there and get used to something new again.